check, radio check, work at work is in the AO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of Super Holo Wars. Probably the last one for the week before we take a break, and probably the last one for the foreseeable future. So we can get some more rest from this because I feel like we've done it a little too much again. But that still depends on whether or not things will change in the next few days. Anywho, sorry for the late start. I was supposed to be here on time, but I kind of got caught up in a little extra stuff. Which is to say, I kind of fell into an extra nap, and that meant that I started later than originally planned, at least for prep time. Which is why I had to set it to 9? No, not 9. I had to set it like probably 10 minutes after the original start time, around 9 minutes, whatever. Well, like, really, it's really pretty much me. The weather has been getting to me, and it ironically has made me even sleepier than when it was colder, and that's kind of weird. But I guess that's just how it is where I came from. Anywho, back to the objective of the stream. Last time we managed to finally complete the first mission with the boys. Apparently they were stuck in space because nobody told them what the heck was going on. Thanks to the jamming, but a bunch of Planetside boys managed to link up with them, provided some context about what's going on, and through several retries, managed to help them get out of the way and regroup. Now, if the information we got from the dialogue from last run was correct, we will be conducting an orbital drop straight into the enemy's formation, or rather the enemy's North America base, which I doubt would be the case, but it's better to look into it now than never. Hopefully that will be the case, because I don't want to change my thumbnail at all. Anyway, a bit of an update here. We don't really have a lot of money for these guys, so just gonna give them one of each. Oh Christ, we can't do that. That's bad, real bad. I guess we're gonna have to sort of focus it on the star sail, since it is a flagship, and that's the only unit that needs it. Do I want to give them Musanki accuracy? Because I feel like I just need to have Altair in the area because of his command, I call it command aura, and he'll probably get Axel to actually shoot. Now the real issue here is that each and every one of these units is made of paper, despite the fact that they're all real types. I'm still bothered by the fact that the Misaki pilots are in the wrong units, or at least they have the wrong colors. Unless that was the dev's intention, that is. So it really bothers me that they're using the wrong colors for this one. Anyway, we need to consider whether or not we want to upgrade them now or not. We've only got 20,000 after that upgrade for the grasp, the star sail. Well, they're not exactly that weak attack-wise. Their durability and the fact that they're not exactly accurate really hurts them. So I think we need to do something about that. Improve their mobility, maybe? I mean, not... better nothing at this point. And also, I need to give these guys some better accuracy. Good lord, Axel, you suck at aiming. Well, we can't use these. They're currently being used by friendlies, so good luck with that. What do we have? We have custom armor. I think the custom armor is much better for Vibretsu because they're very, very soft. What else can we use? The Nagata is the only super here, which is why they only have 2 item slots. But I don't know if I want to give them anything. Not like we got anything. We got energy capsule again. Should we give it a ship? Maybe not. Let's give it again an energy capsule just in case. Momosanki. Well, Momosanki here will have to stick with what they've got. So, Pretsu. Now, none of these guys have any decent PP so far since they're technically starting up. We didn't get any free PP at the start of the game, or prior to their appearance, that is. So there's nothing we can do with them. Okay, save that up. And then we'll go into stage 13, which hopefully would mean we're going into the hot zone. Oh, we're still in orbit! Alright, I hope everyone is ready. Let's get a move on. Captain, more unknowns have entered our detection radius. What? We don't have time to deal with more enemies here. They're not just going to let us pass. I wonder if this is an actual ploy by those things to stall us. That would mean they somehow hacked our comms and were listening in on our meeting. I hope they don't have that capability, but we can't entirely discount it. Here they come. Wait, those are noise units. Now what the heck are those? Fighter jets? Are they here to escort us? No, wait. No, they're fighter jets in space. Captain, if you remember the second warning in H.John's message. The noise. Right. Perform a noise scan of the unknowns. Yes, Cap. Scan confirms these units are noise. There's no way. That's impossible. Someone pinch me, I must be dreaming. This may be a nightmare we won't be waking up from anytime soon. Noise. Could they be the ones? Cool your heads, people. Yeah, just a frickin' boogeyman from ancient myth. That ain't so bad, right? We've all lived through getting displaced into an entirely new world. Don't worry, we can do this. There's only one way to find out, and I don't think we have much choice in the matter. We don't have time to deal with these guys. We are going to push through and make an emergency descent. All units deployed! Oh god, what is this? Gundam again? We push through here and then make our descent. This reminds me of some of the This reminds me of one of the missions from the early part of SD Gundam Advance. We have a deadline, and when we miss it, the world might end. No pressure. The Star Cell will go full steam ahead. Don't fall behind. Oh, please don't tell me that means we don't command it right now. Stay sharp, everybody. Episode 13, Emergency Descent. Genkyu Dettai da! Genkyu Dettai da! Defeat all enemies before achieving the victory condition, which is Star Sail reaches the target area. Unless we have no control over the Star Sail, which thankfully we do, we can't really complete that. But since we do, we can just... What fighters are we looking at here? Noise Soldier. Wait a second. Ability 105 for a fighter? What kind of garbage is that? It's only carry missiles, of course. Does anybody have Analyze besides Rika and Maguni? At the very least, we don't have to worry about what you call it, time limits this time, so that's gonna be a good one. Fighters? The models remind me of something else, I just don't remember what it is. At least the tanks look like actual models, though they're very outdated M4 EZ8 tanks. This fighter design reminds me of something else. That can't be. They don't look like, they don't look like the... Core boosters? Can't be. This one doesn't have the same, full wing setup with a core booster. I want to see how that works. The problem is they're non-elementals, which means that we can't really take advantage of any of our boys' special abilities here. For now, I think we'll just use the stage effect. Okay, stage gamma and stage V are in effect. I believe we have stage Zeta. Is that Zeta? No, that's not Zeta. I really need to relearn my Greek. Oh, it only remains where it's deployed. That's not useful. Increase the evasion, not that. I need stage Beta. Got it. Unfortunately, nobody got hidden away in this operation. Still is the only one at 14. Well, Shinobi-san's also there. So I think we're gonna use the big boy, yeah, to open hostilities for the front lines. Fire is pretty weak. Their accuracy is shot. What the heck, man? Well, then again, it's a big vehicle versus... Yeah, the fighters are marked as small types, despite the fact that they should be at least medium. Have you seen how big a modern combat aircraft is? Even a single-seater would probably be around 17, 18 meters long. I don't know. I don't remember how that counts in freedom units, sorry. 20? 20 feet? No, that's probably not 20 feet. Probably longer. So we got Bouncer's Flash can score a kill, but its accuracy is a bit low. I guess we'll just have Strike wa doko da? Alright, slap him a bit for me, Astel-san. Yosh, give it da! I can see the different segments of the Regia now, with Astel being on the arm, the upper body, I think. Hema's pants make the legs, and I think Obidu's head makes the head, with the red head and all. Wait, don't tell me those were supposed to be wow, those soldiers exactly tall. Yeah! Yeah! That's one down. Next up will be... Wait, they can't use their combination attack until they get the morale up, right? Well, that's gonna be hit. Unfortunately, Axel is a pretty bad shot, so... Don't tell me it can be shot down with a duck. Well, they are paper targets. Well, get there, you! That gave me a good fight. So... Ooh, that's 14. Good jump for Musaki AB. How about Musaki AM? No targets in the immediate vicinity for these guys. So we'll have to... maybe let's put Magumi here, since we don't really have any elementals to deal with. And... Mibretsu... Hang on... Okay, we can either go with Dark or Air. I think I'll go with Dark, since we don't see Izuru doing most of the attacks yet. And we still do not have... Oh, we do see it and nothing. We still do not have the animation for the railgun combination. Actually, because we didn't do that in the previous save, or the save that actually led to our victory completion, or mastery condition completion. Just double checking, our condition is defeat all enemies before achieving the victory condition. But we need to get there before turn 5. So that's a time limit they're talking about, which means we need to probably put the big guy right next to the border of this whole thing, and then send him over as soon as we clear out everybody in this general direction. Now let's go with Keyta as primary pilot. And get this girl moving. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Zeal yet, so we can't double move. Oh, they'll take a hit. We are Legion! Fire! Fire! Wait, what the heck was that armor card? That's nothing we can't take. Were those engines or... So this thing does look like it was patterned after the... Those things are patterned, or they kind of look like they were patterned after, the core booster. Now look at it. Okay, just keep coming at me. Use the the X. We are Legion! 6 engines! You'll have to try a bit harder than that. Oh, that was an invasion? Not quite there yet for targeting practice, but it's better than nothing, especially if they're Russian. Yeah, 3 more turns and the last mission is a lot more movement, or a lot more space for movement. But it looks like some of the enemy units coming in are not coming in and are staying on the flanks, which means we might have to open up our forces a bit more. Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me you're a Robotech fan. Oh, that's a hit. Light hit, though. This is what a Robotech fan gets in 2026. I still kind of feel funny about the fact that they turned Lin Minmay into a warmonger by changing her song into a pro-war chant thing in Robotech. Because Robotech was something I did watch as a kid, but I kind of forgot a lot of that after I already saw the original when I got a bit older. But then I read up on stuff about how Minmay's songs were more pro-UN instead of pro-peace. It kind of felt kind of, what? Why would you want your idol singer to actually be a war singer? Crave strength 2. Yeah, let's stop all of that and focus on knocking out these targets. Anybody who doesn't have any special abilities can probably deal with these. I think we'll have to let them get closer. Unless reinforcements suddenly arrive from the rear, which I do not want. Since we only see 15 enemies on the map right now. 6 have already gone down, of course, but still. Sweeping by! Too far. Dang it. How much will do I need to... I need 120 will, I see. How many enemies are in the entry points? We have 2 and then a third one out here on the outer perimeter. We'll have Rika roll through this zone. Wait, why is he... Space A. Nobody's got S in any of our pilots. That's kind of weird. Well, what S is, oh my god! Are you kidding me? 56%? Come on, man! 86 is better than nothing, but still. That's laughably bad. 2 gigabytes is all I need to deal with you. 10,000 bullets coming up. Ah! Coward! Wait, that was... what? He still survived with 2 HP! Gimme Kasanta! Nani yattende yo, aitsu! We can probably put the railgun boys over here on the left side since that's where the heavier resistance will be. So I'll have Maguni move up. Wow, he's slow. What the heck? Oh, that's 90%, 97% and a hit. Or a kill shot, rather. Alright, let me deal with him. Try this out for size. Take care. One Magni is at 113, so his XL a bit too low still. Okay, 85%. This had better hit. I do wonder why the missile attacks are pretty short ranged. They should be able to counterattack from this distance. I'm at 3? Are you kidding me? This attribute determines the super against target time. Next, indicate the weapon has 1 or more additional effects. He indicates that the weapon can be used after moving. Weapon has a special usage method. Subtype of the weapon, some effective weapons of specific subtypes. I have not seen, or have not been paying attention to slot 4 on those weapon abilities actually. What does IE means idle energy? I see. What does T mean? Oh, T means it's a team attack. Right. A T indicates that the weapon is a team-up weapon. Requires a part. Okay, that's another one for the list. I really should be making some notes to the developer about some of these errors. Subtype, nothing there. Next target, please. Alright, we'll have the pizza guy be supported by Astel. Or in this case, Hema-san, you'll be supporting Erika-san over on the left, on the right flank rather. And we'll have the Reds covered by the railgun boys. Well, we can probably engage that other guy over there. Chance to hit. Goodbye. Fire is this easy to engage. I'm expecting reinforcements coming in from the rear. That was not a kill shot. It's better than nothing at this point. Alright, get the star sail down here so it'll be closer. That should give it a snipe boost. Everybody has been set up. Now it's turned to enemy phase. 66% chance to hit. 63. Wait, this thing has extremely crazy prevail boosting. 66. Let's just go with here. Let's see if this hits. We will win! Evade, evade! Oh, cripes, dude. I won't go down so easily. Now let's see if we can actually shoot back in return. I knew it. Lol. Lol? Try harder. 71%. Rika is absolutely awful. 71%. Even though there is a size disparity, he should be able to shoot him much more effectively. What the heck? He's not tanking this. Now the counterattack. That's gonna be a miss. Oh, that's a hit. Okay, good enough. Boom! Yep. I figured they won't be moving. Turn 3. Let's open up with hostilities here, shall we? Wow. They're still short. Dang it, Maguni. It's 13. Yeah, he's already 14. Ice him. What the heck? 30% chance of hit? How much prevail do these guys have? Level 5? Effective noise terrain becomes positive. Huh. Dark. 37. Good lord, Magni, you suck at shooting. Ability up. Evasion of allies. Spirit ability up. Accuracy up. Up. And damage ability up. Let's go and shoot something. We might just have to use strike at this point. Good lord, man. Your marksmanship sucks. Alright, let me deal with him. I think you should chill out. That puts AM at level 14. Morale though is 122, that's good enough. How many more targets do we have to deal with? That's 2 here and the other guy on 3rd. On the outskirts, let's put the guys on the moon. Too far, man, too far. Okay, so wait a... not persist. Okay, spirit up and snipe and focus should be good enough. Too bad we don't have XL, but it's better than nothing at this point. And with the airborne. No, that's not a kill shot. Light? There we go. 90% chance to hit. Kakudo! Shoulder! Guy. How do we move as far away from... Oh, we got Axel on this guy. Axel from... Keyta. Probably analyze these later. Let's move. Get Licky! It's not a kill shot either way, which kind of sucks. Give it an ally so that its evasion will be a bit reduced. There we go. Focus and analyze should give us a good chance to knock it out. Well, not knock it out, but deal some significant damage so they'll be easier to deal with in the enemy turn. Never mind, that was a crit shot. Why is there so much space debris right here anyways? go. Excopia is now at level 14. I just want to see this ability. If we didn't get it the last time, within that range, we can do it here at least. 100% chance to hit, thanks to the bonus. Alright, let's see that animation in full this time, without having to worry about rushing it. Well, a good day to you, and I give you a good fight. Alright, all together now. Let's show what Tempest can do. Time for the throw your engine. Full toilet. T-link, full contacto. Antimatter railgun. Hello, Hassan! Oh, that poor fighter. He doesn't know what he's looking at. It is a good thing that... I mean, a good touch for this design is that you can see that the area where the intakes are supposed to be, I assume, have shutters on them. Well done, mates! Alright, on to the next. Well, that was a... There we go with the Liz line again. Upwards and onwards. Well, in reverse. And the attack animation feels like it's a fire... rather, the completion animation of the attack animation kind of feels like it's the black hole cannon effect. Anyway, what I was saying was the fire designs are kind of neat. Not just because of their overall appearance, because if you look at this one, well, not very visible, but on the upper end of the hull here, we see what looks like shutters. Now, since they're using rocket engines, rather they're flying in space, they don't really need intakes because intakes are only so you can get air into your engines, and that air is going to be needed for burning fuel. That becomes propulsion. And since this is flying in space and there's no air that can be ingested to make any engines work, the shutters are closed, which is good because there's a lot of particulates in space that can cause foreign object damage to your engine. Anyway, but considering this might be a dual engine setup kind of thing, it might have an internal combustion, not internal combustion, like a independently powered engine inside, pretty much like what they do with Macross, where they use a thermonuclear engine with or thermonuclear rocket engines when flying in space, and then they use conventional jet engine configuration, but still thermonuclear with an intake when flying in an atmosphere. Just found that neat. Sorry for the rambling. Oh, cripes, forgot about that. I can charge and probably focus. Fortunately, I can't snipe. Can we engage it from this distance? Yes! Sweeping barrage! I'll fight you if I must. Time to go all out. Stabilization boost is on standby, trudging turrets. Time to deal a decisive blow. Fire! Ain't nobody walking away from that one. Even if they did, they won't be able to shoot as well for another turn or so. Take care of that. Only leaves us with 2 more enemies to deal with. Or make that 1 more. We can send this little lady out here. Just have to wait for this guy to get blown up. Unless they send reinforcements. Let's see if they'll attack us. Ah, good. I thought you were gonna get hit by that again. See, you can notice the air intakes on the upper part of the hull, not the horizontal one near the cockpit, but the area over here, right here. See that vertical box over there? That's the intake, I assume. Excellent work. Defeat all enemies. All enemies have been neutralized. Let's get the hell out of here. Mastery condition complete. Received 1 Oshi point. No more hostiles detected. Well done, gentlemen. Now everyone get back on board. That wasn't too bad at all. Honestly, it was... Oh, damn my son. Please, enough of the flags. This is going to be a problem. Don't jinx it, you guys. Enough chatter, get a move on. We're continuing to the Starry base. No rest for the wicked, as usual. Oh, good. I thought we were gonna get another one. I guess that's a breather episode for now. Received 1 Oshi point because it was an odd-numbered stage. And now we're back with the girls. H-Hunt is only 3 points off. Units for next map, 0. What? This deployment layout. Why are these Alliance pilots in the back? Oh, because they were pretty much disadvantaged last time. No. X will stick there. Lazy Alliance will have to move here. Iris. Switch them around. Quite like that. Okay, that should work. Although that does leave a lot of units up. Let's see what we got. We got Spice Gain is medium. Gemütlichkeit is medium. Level is medium. Elsa 1 is medium. Lise 1 is large. Grandbell is also medium despite how it looks. Wagai X is large. Mythica is large. Dyrus is medium. And the only big guy on the boy side of things for now is the Regia. Let's save first. Then, can we upgrade anybody? Do we have any money for this? No, we don't. We're screwed. Very screwed. Well, the boys are at least. A bit more accuracy would probably be useful. Then give the Star Cell extra energy in HP, probably some more armor and a bit more accuracy as well. Where's the weapon? We're now down to 2,200 credits. We are so poor. It's we have 29 points. I still have not used my SR points or my Oshi points, rather for anybody, because I don't have anybody who I can use that on yet. Still holding on hope that we'll get some the ones I like to have an Oshi point on. Well, we can't level Commander since just like Idol, it's a unique skill that's not part of the abilities purchase list. We could no, I don't think I can give him Prevail. He's not exactly tanking. That limits his effectiveness a bit. Skill 185, I guess that's good enough for a counter then. So 187, we're saving up for a decent ability here, which will either be continued attack or limit break. Everybody else, Aqua's out of PP, IM is at Joel's still 134, Callie's at 102. Chloe's 192, Triple 54, Enma's 18, Luffy's 131, go to 27, Hachama. Hato! It's specifically Hato, not Hachama. Is at 28. Don is 102, Iris 183. Iris is almost up there. Do I want to give her revenge? Nah. I think limit break or continued attack might be much better with Iris. Though hidden away is also going to be useful. So we can have better positioning when she uses her Genesis revolvers, which has such an abysmal range for a special attack. Parts! Is there any parts we can use? Nothing on the new parts list. Well, that's a shame. Oh, I guess that's gonna be it for now. Not much we can use for updates, so we'll have... Go next. Alright, let's see what we got. Where are we in North America? Meanwhile, on the surface. Look at that mouse out there. Oh, very foresty. What is this, the Midwest? Captain, we've arrived at target coordinates. We have visual confirmation of a Star Eater base. Oh, that's big. Wind types, rock types, water types, fire types. Our mission is to destroy the space and to restore communications for North America. The number of enemies look manageable, but I don't get too comfortable. After the trap they sprung on the re-sign, so we must assume we may have another in store. Stay vigilant. Deploy all units. The big guys are in the trees. I'm not imagining that the space is larger than the last one we destroyed, right? It looks like it grew further compared to the last one. I don't want to know what would happen if one of the... Okay, that's another one for the list, another one for the list. One of these could keep growing unchecked. Would it eventually envelop the entire planet? That just reminds me, I just had to deal with a contingency in a personal game of Solaris the other day, and I just remembered all the... what do you call it? Special planets they use? Purification hubs, right. It's pretty much like, probably pretty much what's gonna happen when the Star Eaters get done with the spreading of their bases here on the planet anyway. We won't have to worry about that, Miosha, because we're gonna destroy it here now. But there really aren't that many enemies this time. It's suspicious. You can say that again. Like the captain said, stay vigilant. Let's take this slow and... Ooh. The Reseance is back in action. Yeah. Matsuri-san? Attack on the jammer. Matsuri-san, slow and careful. Maybe in some other games, but probably not this one. Any battleship lost, all enemies destroyed. Let's get a overview of what we're looking at here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got anything for mastery points left, which means we're expecting heavy reinforcements to come out sooner or later. How many contacts we have? We only have 14 on this area, which is very suspicious. I expect another drop behind our lines as soon as we enter the base. Okay, a command unit is a fire type. His escorts are all water types. Inside the base, we have wind type, or air types, and earth types. 2 command units are wind type, 2 command units are earth type. So the only command unit who's not aligned with his support forces is the guy outside. Who do we want to send in first? Aqua. I'm going to assume they don't move, so let's just switch over to Aqua in this one. Wait, why did I do that? These are lightning types. Stop that. Stop that. Good thing I saved. So will she on y'all will move forward. Does she have an XL? No. She has Strike and Dawn, but she doesn't have enough SP for that for either yet. I didn't give anybody oh, I did give H-on Resolve, but that ate up her spot, and she's not exactly able to get another skill without trading out. That's 4 characters with support defend, and 2 with support attack. I'm not too sure the Face Science is up to 100% of its capabilities yet, so... Tree lines are annoying. Wait. Don't switch mode yet. Wait on the front. Fortunately, the combination of being an Earth type and being stuck in a tree means that Koro-san can't really move as fast as she wants to. But -1 movement is definitely going to hurt her, so I think we're just going to put him in the ship. Anybody who has trouble moving will have to... Ooh. 1, 2, 3... No, that's still 4. Again, Earth types, -1 movement. Not very helpful if you're using the super like the Mythica, because that's going to make you move like a turtle. So put him aboard the Silver Dolphin now. Some of the outsides will probably provide clear cover up front. Why are they so... Oh yeah, Earth type, right. Forgot. And since neither Mel nor Matsuri can be put in the main pilot team for now, we can't really switch them out. I hope Aki should be able to survive this. IX. Ooh! Right, I gave him an adapter, right? No, I didn't. Why are there some maneuverable on the forest areas then? Ah, I see. Because of Luminen's attribute as a wind type, which increases their movement by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Surprisingly, they're not affected by the trees, which is kind of neat. Although that means her weapon powers are kind of weak. The Earth type targets are a little too far in, so let's just keep the Wagai X here. Nobody's got a fire type ability amongst Holo, so they're gonna stay over there. Land and provide covering fire. Provide covering fire for the main signs, and they'll split the command. H-on on the north, Enma here on the south. Not all of the units will be under the command aura, but that's better than nothing now. So let's go in and let the enemies come in. 78%. Yeah, the lack of command aura boosting is kind of a problem. Let's hope they don't get hit at least. Not really possible, that's going to be a case. Oh, support the vent, dang it. Oh, no! Yeah, she can't take that. I don't think that counts as nothing, Hachima. Hopefully, here we go again with the text mismatch. fact that they're a bit harder now. 4,153, decent enough for a non-will boosted attack. The lack of mobility is a real problem here. I'll probably use the ability later when the reinforcements arrive, or when we're inside the base. That was a little too close for comfort there, Sensei. Against Gemi-chan is only going to use the swords against the enemy when we use the idle level 7 attack, which is still locked right now. Rock candy. Still significant damage out there. 4676. Excellent work there. They seriously went for Wagahai X with Luinae aboard. Well, the damage will be reduced. One, because wind types have less than normal damage, and two, the lack of the same type attribute. That hurt, yeah, no. 1, 3, 6, 7. Should've switched out to... Never mind, that's still a kill shot. And a critical to boot. Might have been higher if we got Coyote on controls, but better than nothing at this point. That puts Wild Guy X, the Holox team up to level 13. We're gonna get hit again. 25% crit chance seems kind of crazy, especially for a late game attack like this. Hang on. That was a double critical attack? What the heck happened? You only see that 30 these days. Enough to give the Holox crew another level up. Perfect. Water brush. Should be enough to significantly damage the command unit, yes. Good evasion. You gotta work on your dance moves. Yeah, ta-da! Okay, should be enough. Almost halfway through, actually. Significant damage from that one. Of course, command units don't move. Okay, let's push a little further up. Put the Grand Bell in contention and then water this guy down. Thought that was going to be enough to cause some serious damage, but then no same type attack bonuses, so I think he's going survive that, albeit with just a sliver of health remaining. Probably have to tank this next attack though. Good lord, that much? 2,000 damage on something like that? Probably gonna need the brass and silk belt to get some scores up. 47% chance of hit? Are you kidding me? Not much better. 68. Fine. Get with the barrage. Prepare to engage the enemy. Operator, prepare to ship for attack sequence barrage. Overkill, but better than nothing. 4,563. Should give it enough time. Okay, enough for a level 13 boost at the very least. Alright, X. We want to put him in the woman's range. Hanchom was only level 11? Are you kidding me? I can do a dark attack on this guy. Heat the spark! Alright, a hot to a spark! About what abilities the outsides will have when Hachama fully takes control. As we all seen from other Holo fangames, whenever Hachama is present, there's always an ability to switch personalities change. So I'm very curious how things will switch up with Einstein once Hachama shows up again. Wait, that's different. How many more upcoming? Okay, that's a good level up at least. So she's well behind alongside the Ecclesians because they didn't really do a lot of damage. Neil's at 11. Okay, so they're not the only ones. Swaggai X getting a boost up because they got 2 kills in a row. telekinesis missiles and the blade kick. Giant Knuckle would be nice to add to these guys too. Would be funny if they can actually use the Endo Tenga, Endo Baksaiken, Endo Baksai. I mean, technically, Aki is a half-elf from another dimension in her lore, so being able to use the Endo Baksaiken would be out of the question yet. Alright, we have two characters to move in. It's either Wagai X or Iris in the Diris. Trying to switch things out a bit. That's lightning type, so we're going to put Aqua in this area now. The outer perimeter has been rendered inoperable. We just need somebody who can breach the area. Earth types are weak against wind types, but Lumina's a little too far out here. Wind types down there. Okay, fine. Let's keep Lumina in the company. Fubuki will be in position in case we need somebody on these targets anyway. Reaching the perimeter again. Gemini will probably be here. Wait, what's the ability of you guys again? Allied increase. Ocho. Maybe not. Not much of a affinity mismatch anyways. So better safe than sorry. 7 more enemies to deal with. Wait, no, not 7. 9. They're all the non-moving command types too, which is kind of annoying. There's nobody in the HoloGear unit that has ice, right? Okay. Fuse is a little too far out. I'll just set her up to fly and then push her away through here. Do they have Excel? They have Snipe at least. Yeah, let's keep Snipe for later. Let's just push the Libby Bell a little further down on the left or the lower flank. And switch over to Foobs. The Wagai X will provide opening hostilities against these targets. Can't get it until we hit level 7 on the idle box. 69% chance to hit, there's still a pretty high chance to hit. Alright team, all together now. Almost! Should have been higher in the stats, or in the low level there. Just going slow. Lumina has survived it. At least they. Come on. Alright, I'll take a tank. He's ready to build for the damage. Okay, well, you better score something out of this. 63% chance to hit. Still, gotta clean up the mess. 3,469, not a lot there. Should be enough to clean up the house. You gotta level up your food. Wait, what? She don't get something? No, prevail level 6. She's tankier now. Mythica's still out here. Want the blade? I don't have any wind types in my unit. Can't use Death Blade's driver yet. Hello, again? inside the brass bell then. None of them have ice attacks. Dang it. Wrong spot for that too, because it's Enma with the silver bell that has the ice move. Then again, H-on isn't a good spot. Never mind. It's water, not lightning. I forgot. I'm still gonna get hit. Level 13. There's nothing at this point. Oh, soften things up. Probably 2,000 plus. No, it's just 1-4. We can tank him from now. So long as they don't attack us. Totsugeki Labato! Let's see if we can do something with this. Yes! Oh, beautiful. That's so beautiful. How far is command aura? Okay, until at least until this range, so that should be useful. No condition yet, right? No master condition. Okay, master condition. Still Hakana. So we can take this guy out. Give Hachama a bit more boost in levels. Yosh, yaruzo! Kokoro! Power! Misete yaro! That's me. Skinny. Hot fire! Almost 7,000 points. She should get some more damage up as her morale increases. Only gotta give her a bit of an XP up, yes. Yep, she's now up to 13. Unfortunately, she's got a gap with the race signs. This is not good. It's Holo-san. Oh, we have I don't think you can switch pilots on the move here. Oh, I still can. So let's go to Okayu-san. Keep her around there for a bit. Well, we have Gemi and the Diarist soften up this command unit in the middle. 47% chance to hit. That has to be time for the examination. That has to be this on the enemy side, right? Go, getting orange the first well, he's already damaged, but getting orange the first attack like that. Very nice. 7,000 damage. Almost 8 actually. Now let's see if he'll actually be able to hit. Wait, why is he SEM-01? He's a 0-2 unit. What the heck? Gotsy. Okay, it's only Diarist that has not. Not enough will for the Genesis revolvers just yet. But we can soften them up here. Kinda feels like I haven't heard this track in a while, despite the fact that it was only the other day where we did a run with the girls. Being stuck in orbit like that for a while does things to your mind. Alright, that's everybody on the moon. Let's see what the enemy has in store for us in turn 3. Enemy phase. Iris with the light. Not quite, not again. Over half that one. Excellent shock, Iris. That should be enough morale to get the Genesis revolvers in action. Still a hit. Over half damage on her though. That's not even well. I'll get you back to that much damage if they go. Howling Lonza! Yeah! Ooh, 6,000 on a critical. He's also pretty badly banged up. Let's hope they don't rush Iris on the next turns. Here we go. And competency. Why is it SEM01? These are command units. What the heck's going on? Are the command units being piloted using grunt ships or something? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage to his side because that didn't do enough damage to her. What the heck's going on? Hey, come on, see. Inbound supersonic. Let's see how much damage this does. Not a lot, but still significant to cause a bit of a shake-up on the command unit. Seriously, dude? Seriously? Well, the only good thing for this here is that Enma, being a ship captain, is non-elemental, so there's no damage reduction for this hit. Problem is, the counterattack will be fierce because it is an continue the engagement. Almost. Still, it's only 6 out of 10,000 rather. This is not good. They're going for the Yamadas. Well, they missed, thankfully. Oh, God. See, it's using SEM01. I just noticed that some of them are still using SEM01 ships instead of SEM02s by being command units. So I guess they're low level. See, Maria, Dekai! much worse. Thank God for the sea barrier. Ah, that didn't do much either. Turn 4, still no sign of either enemy reinforcements or our own. I'm very, very concerned. That's still not a kill shot. How many more are there? Oh, it's only one turn. No wonder. Ice-Symboli? Idle enemy drive, full power. Got him. Need that points. Definitely need some more boosting on that one. She's gonna need some resolve. And a level up, which is what we need right now. Ripper won't do much against that guy. Should be enough to engage this other one, though. K9 did oh, come on! That's a clear kill shot right there, buddy. Fine, let's just get this guy and then we'll deal with the other one later. Overkill much? What the heck? I should have thrown it against the command unit. Wait, no, that's a command unit. That's gonna be durable. Moving in to provide cover fire. Yes, sink 'em. I think H-On's gonna be an ace soon. Execute attack sequence barrage! I got more 88 attack, task force 38, buddy. Draw the Dawn's also almost about to start. You might want to check that out right after this. Unless you don't have a ticket, like me. You might want to stick around until then, but either way, just letting you know. Give you a heads up, it's almost time for the first duo live from HoloGear. What do we watch? We have three guys up here, and then there's the last command unit on the lower end. The guys over here, but Ame is moving tight. So we'll switch it around. Callie, I know it's not exactly useful to have you right now, since there's nobody with a light attribute, but still. Just need these guys out on the field as soon as possible. These signs will not be used, will not be safe. What do we have right now? Sweet, 78. It's 86. Do we want to risk it? Maybe we can just use the spirit attack first. There we go. And fire, fire, light the fire. Na-da-da. Kill shot, 4,455, not bad. Could have been better though. Is that level this damage, so the lower damage as expected. There's a level up for the Heisty Eins crew. They're on the level with Hatsuma. Can't get the chainsaw blade yet. They're only at idle level 5. Oh, dominance? Right. Damaging an enemy with less will plus 10%. Oh god. Of course, Okayu has will plus on damage, as expected of the cat. Just revolver. We're gonna get shot down here. We need to pull back a bit. Level 14, as expected, the strongest idol. There's 2 command units left, both of them wind types. There's one that's undamaged. Because I feel like we're gonna be facing water types here. It's gonna be a hit. We'll just have to watch and see if they can tank it long enough, though. This is definitely bad. I feel very sleepy again. That map, it did that. It's gonna be very, very long. So significant despite the fact that they didn't get a good kill shot on that, but still. Whew, gassy. One more target. The Grand Fellow should be able to deal with that. To punch the dang thing away. It'll be easier to deal with in the next turn. We're already at turn 5 after this, which is kind of weird. Again, there were only 14 units in the field when we started their mission, so things could get even more hectic after we cleared out the way. Only slight damage on that one, excellent. Nice. Enemy turn. Callie with the firepower strike. No counter though, I didn't give her a counter fully. Oh, come on! They didn't need to take this. picked the wrong bite. Kokomadera! That counts as a critical? Serious mismatch between Callie and the others. At least they're now up to level 13. Ooh, Tencho got a new skill. Callie will have to take this. A lot of damage for a super. Cut that out! The return fire was good enough, thankfully. That should soften things up for them again. Turn 5. Do I want to use my ability yet? Okay, Foods has evasion. I definitely use stage alpha for now. We'll close things up for this guy first. Anybody have support fire? They are the support fire. Soften him up with a long-range attack. Ice him up. He's on. Ha! Almost, almost. 2,000 points of damage. Too close, too close. Okay, the water attack should be enough to knock this guy out. Let's see what we got. Here they come! Ooh. Right, so they don't have long. That's a lot of them. That's a whole lot of them. What the heck? Looks like we were right to be careful. These little craps sprung another trap on us. Some good are being vigilant, dude. We fell right into it. This is nothing. Just had to beat them up and find our way out. No, we have to take it slow. Bolster our ranks and look for a way out. We'll get overwhelmed. The goal is to get everyone out in one piece, so we wait and grasp the opportunities that present themselves. Fine, let's do it your way. Huh? Nah, can't be. We meet warriors of this world. The Star Eater Collective has deemed the unknown energy readings from this planet as a high priority. Those obstructing our mission must be eliminated as per the Collective's orders. This one talks? We fought some that talked before them, but they weren't like this. They talk like a robot, all bleepity-bleepy. This one actually talks like a person. This means we'll have to adjust our estimate of the enemy's intelligence. Isn't that bad? Things just keep getting worse for us. Kelsey? Kelsey? Or is it Kelsey? I didn't read this. Okay, let's just use it the old-fashioned way. I'm Kelsey, elite warrior AI of the Star Eaters. Before battle commences and you are eliminated, you get the privilege of stating your name. Speak. We are the guardians of this world, and you will not have your way with it. Good answer. It is unfortunate that we must meet like this. I do not consider squashing weaklings and traps a hobby of mine. Even the weak should have the chance to lay down their lives in honor. But the orders came in and they are obsolete. So forgive me for this disrespect. Now come, Hololive. If you overcome this challenge, maybe one day you'll be able to give me my first proper challenge in decades. Oh, she's kinda cool, isn't she? She has quite the presence, that's for sure. I mean, well, she kind of looks like a corrupted ERB, if you ask me. The Scarlet Queen as an alien invader kind of sounds like a good alternate look at her. At least, she's a complete battle maniac, calling it now. I guess we should slap some sense to her. If it is a challenge you offer us, we shall overcome it. Oh yeah, now you're talking my language. The bravado is nice and all, but we're still surrounded. The bravado is. The opportunity hasn't shown itself yet. All units, stay in close formation. We'll break through with our lives in. Incoming! Hot drop. We got a hot LZ coming in down. An object is approaching from the upper atmosphere. It's the... What the... Dude, what the heck was that? Roadkill! Roadkill with the boys. Well, is that the opportunity? I guess? Yeah, a bit of a rough landing, but we made it. A bit, he said. Dude, you ran over 6, probably even 7 enemy drones. I don't know if that just counts as a rough landing. Captain H on the Star Sail is here to assist in the mission to destroy the Stargazer base. And I see Edmund's here as well, good. Captain Shinobe, how did you get here? Long story short, we received a broadcast and made an emergency descent directly on a battlefield without knowing anything about the situation. Yes. Just like old times. Are you? Even the AI thinks that was a bit over the top. This is good. This is good, Hololive. I haven't been this entertained in a long while. Now don't disappoint me and let your combat ability live up to the strength of your antics. So I think that Stargazer just spoke. I think it made fun of us, to be more precise. This is the first time they've shown any sort of complex thought. Might be a whole lot more dangerous than we imagined. We'll worry about the stuff later. For now, we'll just have to beat him up, right? That works just fine for me. Alright, gentlemen, get out there. And looks like yeah, it did some damage. Star Cell is broken. Might be broken at least. All units receive the elimination of all enemy Stargazer units. Spirit, allow me to show you a bit more of my power. Oh god, what? It's a stage? How do these buckets of balls have those? Stage? This is a Stargazer Dominion field. Oh no, not these ones. It allows the host AI to project the power in a wide area around this shell. Do you mean to tell me you possess a similar technology? This is getting more interesting by the minute. Wait a second. Come, show me what you've got. Oh no! No, not this one. She retreats below 8,000 HP. That's not good. Okay, quick save here. Quick save here. Probably around this part. But that is not good because the old retreats at HP threshold thing is one of the most annoying things I've had to deal with the older titles. Particularly with J, because of how finicky damage is in that game. In A Portable, it is also a bit tougher because critical and evasion chances are very, very random in A, and the enemy has a lot of defensive options which make taking out bosses required for SR points very, very difficult. Okay, where's the old man? Analyze the target for us, please. I know we won't be able to engage her right now, but I'd like to see how much she's actually packing. 41,000 SCM-02 Custom Heavy. Dominion field evade. Player evasion reduced by 20%. Oh, cripes. And how long does Dominion engine allow Staryear Shell to play at Dominion field? And she's got custom armor too, which is gonna be difficult to deal with her with the custom armor on. Transcending Fist, the range for melee attack becomes infinite when counter-attacking. What? Oh, she's got S ranks on most of her abilities too. This is gonna be a bit of a trick. Crud. Yeah, we are now definitely playing Super Robot Wars with the health threshold and surprise enemy boss abilities. And here's the worst part of it. She's got a boost to weapon damage because of fire. The good thing is her accuracy is down, but if we get into that field, we are so done for, so we gotta try to engage her from range. 8,000 points? That means I'm gonna need a support attack, which means we need to get a little closer to the center and probably... Nah, the problem is Brass Bell has water attack. We need to drag her as close to the Brass Bell as we possibly can while maintaining a range away from the Dominion field, which is level 2 in fact. It's kind of crazy. Apart from that, all enemies destroyed. I don't think she'll retreat if she's the only enemy on the field, so we can probably soften up the targets here for a bit more. Needs accuracy. Any more shields? Okay, that's four stages active, and in effect, looks like we'll have to clean them up from here. Oh, they can fly. Good. And they're already at max will, I think? Or is there a higher will level over 130? Whatever the case, they're at a pretty high will now, so we can use them more efficiently. Fortunately, there's no wind type units here. Okay, that's a bit of a mismatch. It's fire and ice types here on the north front. It's all fire and ice, actually, which is a bit of a risk for the boys, since they don't have any water types that can handle fire. We gotta drag them a bit closer to us. Damn it, I should switch to Aqua. Don't tell me she's got attack again, because that's going to be a real backbreaker. Anyway, switch them up, return them outside. I can potentially handle these guys. Special attack, that's dark. Dark won't do much against ice. Gonna get watered down. Excellent. That should be enough. But remember, we have to do... We'll have to do a combination attack to make sure that we can take out the boss. Which can be a bit tricky if she has health regen, but I think she doesn't, so... The other problem is that she got custom armor, which makes her a bit more tougher to deal with. Get my attention, you'll have to try harder. Alright, that's Chocoline. We'll go with a boost up now. Oh, no, that's not good. Troops in Aki are exposed. And with the evasion up, they won't be able to... Oh, we can... Oh, no, that's good. That's not good, actually. evasion up is only 15%. Wait, the Dominion field also stacks with our field? That can't be right. Oh no, that's a flat 30 instead of an accuracy jump, or an accuracy adjustment. Nobody did darken fire here, or darken light. Up. Aqua. Yamada beam Hashastanga. That's a little too bad. We'll daunt her later. I think we will have enough to at least not go wait. We can probably daunt her now. Although that will be... Oh, cripes, that would have been better for later. But with her lower morale, she might have... we'll have an easier time probably to take her out later. Because at lower morale, defenses tend to be easier. Will level 8 prevail? And she has support attack as well, which is really bad. Have to restart the computer. HoloGear is a bit of a mismatch here. There's too many ice types, which means there's no extra bonus attack damage. And there's too many fire types, which pretty much leaves him exposed. None of these targets are vulnerable. Hey, cannon, Hashayoi! Hey! It's kind of annoying that Star Sail doesn't have any map attacks, which could have been much helpful dealing with these large groups of enemies. We'll have to rely on the CD domain to handle everything else. Hydraulic ion cannon. Stand by to fire. 5 targets compared to 3. Definitely a good fire will. There we go. And yeah, hitting away is going to be helpful later. For now, I think we're in a good spot to handle everything else. Hydraulic energy cannon. Asha, standby! I don't think she has an evasion boost against map attacks, so that's going to be helpful for later. Her only attack is beam volley, right? That's our beam volley. Done significant damage to the guys down there, about down here. Pizza slicer! Maybe they Reho Hasayoi! Okay, there we go. cut him up, boys. Dude, every time. But they're a little too badly angled. Oh, they're already level 14. Now, where do I send Altair? Because he's gonna get blown up either way. Probably keep him with the boys. Nah, he's too far out. Crap, I forgot. Somebody has a jammer on, right? I used them both already. Dang it. Oh well, probably for later. Wait, no, I haven't. Lilinet, that's a problem. It's 50%. Okay, we can probably use it for later when we are on the attack against her. But for now, let's crack some nuts and blow up everybody else. Tailgun, yoy! Water types here. Which map? Oh, which area has more ice? Okay, that area has a lot of ice, so... No, come on. You keep forgetting your mismatches again. These guys are sit on the general command area of the star sail and we should be good to go. Pizza slicer! I do wonder what the Sparkle Zero Slicer maybe? I don't know. That one, thankfully. Chance to miss, or 30% chance to hit. 34% chance to hit, more like. Better than nothing at this point. Not a lot of damage on that one. Grenade. Let's become better than nothing. Why are they floating above the ground? Slap some fools. Get slapped, idiots. Oh, that's 100%. Cripes, I forgot. Yosh, Godmar is only using second animation to its most powerful attack. Although in this case, what was the name again? In this case, yeah, at least does some extra animation when prepping for the attack instead of just going into one standing pose and moving in with 6 frames per second on its actual attack animation. You guys have XL. You should have enough SP for the next set. So who do you want to duel a railgun? Okay, they do have an extra set of will power. Fine, railgun that guy on the bottom and weaken him up for the rest of the boys and the girls. I want to see the look of that AI's face when we splash it with this. 9,165 on a critical hit. Good opening for that one. Oh yeah, dynamic kill animation. So it was one. Excellent. They still took a hit after that. Oh, tear, please. 26%. Can't wall anymore, we used that earlier. I think I'm just gonna focus on this one. Commit and commence attack. Got him blown away with that one. Excellent. That puts Mokakoto at level 13. Hachama will require a bit more guts in this. At least it's just, what do you call it? It's just an evasion penalty. Because if it's also an attack boost for the enemy, then we're done for. Well, despite the fact that, yes, being a fire element user means that she has a boost to attack. At least she also has sight penalties in the process. I guess that's why Axel sucks at shooting, because he's a fire type. But show him the light, Hachama. Well, she is already at 14, so that's expected. These guys will have to survive on their own for now. Hopefully the enemy doesn't come let the boys handle the guys on the north end. We'll take care of everybody else here. Let's make some science happen! Hang on a second, let me check something real quick. Something's off on my end. And that puts Holo's at level 15. Well, speaking of, how many more enemies? Oh, she needs 2 more and she'll be ace. We still have Iris on the shootout. Can we engage that? Not too far. Let's summon up the northern end for them. It's just a 7 and coming up. Coming at us. One daily does out. Coming right up. Take care of y'all. Iris up to level 13. We have 40 enemies on the field. And 17 player characters, so that's good enough. Well, since the condition here is destroy the enemy shell, I think we can probably do a quick save. Bottom type this time. Emergency quick save just in case. Everybody done? Oh, no, stop. Enemy phase, turn 5, I think. Sweet. Right, these spikes game is always pretty badly dangerous. Defend our allies! Rascal also pretty badly damaged already. National demandas! Bit of a tight mismatch because it's ice and water, so there's no interaction still. Right. Ice is stronger than wind. They're gonna have to tank this. And it's a command unit on the attack too. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Right, that should be good. Focus on the big guys instead of the paper. The army is just so soft. His defense levels are really bad. That's on top of being a wind type. Whoa, what? Oh yeah. Yeah, foresee on that one. Wind attacks don't do as much damage against these guys though. Excuse me. Button missile! 44% chance of hit. Got it, man. Let's go. Come on. Stop that! All this damage is going to eat away my entire funding. Budget missile! Hassa! What? What? Uncaught type error? What do you mean it crashed? Oh my god. Gotta restart that. Thankfully we did save before the game. What the heck happened down there that caused that crash? Dang it! We're getting to the good parts. Oh well, at least we did save up on that part. So let's see if things don't crash this time. If it still crashes, I'm gonna re-download the file, see if things were in a mistake phase here. Okay, we know we're gonna engage a win or score a win with this guy. The Abby will have to tank. Disadvantage is palpable. Wait, evade? Can he evade? Oh. Hell, okay, let's see if the budget missile still crashes it. If it still does that, I'm gonna re-download the entire game. Because this might have been because of the errors we had earlier this week. Ew, that was close! Okay, budget missile went through ahead, thank God. I thought I had to re-download the damn thing. Might have been a bit of a hiccup on the pilot there. Thank you, budget missile. You were an inspiration to us all. You saved my bacon there. Excellent. Okay, let's see them engage. Good work! Keep the course! Excellent evasion on Enma's part. Let's see if that's a kill shot, alright? Rock slide! Get taxed, my friend. That's a level up for Enma. Another one! Ugh, that's gonna need a defensive rush. Acquiring target. To the front, defend our allies. Respawn won't go down to that. Barrage underway. I should probably get the troubleshooter ready to go after this. I'll have Ray run after the stream just in case. Ice on ice violence. It's only a star sail that has sea domain. That was a miss? How? Oh, 87% chance. Oh boy, you're really going to Russell my Jimmy's now. Let's thankfully they can evade that. Things will be different once El Saikonguru over there on the left side starts moving. Wait, was that why they're named that way? It was like a hidden joke. El Saikonguru. Return fire, but not much. Well, it is a command unit, so. K9 Rimpa! I'm firing again. Yoisha! Nipa Kanyo! Let me turn it on! Not enough to take him out, but still significant damage. 5,265 on the boss. The ace pilot will probably move. Oh wait, I should have expected that. He was sitting around. Bit of an issue here. Ashel's a wind type, which means he's weak to wind or to ice, but his follow-up attack is going to be very powerful. Maybe I should have switched out. Yeah, I should have switched out instead of launching the attack or whatever. Come on, Ashel, you gotta take this one. Excellent evasion there. Slap. Get out of here, ya blank. It's not a kill. Let's see how much damage we suffer from this one. They didn't. Excellent evading there. Okay, 16% chance. You gotta evade this. You gotta evade this. Come on, yeah, 16% can evade this, right? Oh, that was a critical hit. Excellent. We leave the boss for last, and then we blow them all up. Uh-oh, not good. Let me just skip around a bit. Yami, you are gonna die! You gotta tank this. That better not be a critical. You gotta send these guys to the star sail. 500 HP! 1080! Oh, this guy's going down hard. Like, real hard. He's lucky we didn't put Zura in the cockpit seat, because if we did, he's gonna get blasted so hard, his descendants will feel it. どこ見てんだよアトランティスの力見せてやるぜアメンメアユーツで頼むぞメアユーツ頼むぞRight job, them. Goodbye. $11,765 overkill damage, and that's not even a critical. That softens up that area. Turn 6. Now let me check something real quick. Let me probably get me out of the line of fire, please. check something real quick on my end. Yeah, a couple of seconds. Hang on. Something should be here, right? Oh, I got a new chum on Twitter. Twitch. Whoever you were, thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying what you're watching right now. Okay, that should be good enough. Sorry about that. Anyway, once again, whoever it was on Twitch who's currently just to the follow list, that is very much appreciated. Very, very helpful for us right now. Guys are gonna be easy later. I wonder if you can still do team attacks and get support attacks in the process, like in newer titles. I think you can't. Railgun it is. Why is Altair pretty low on the now? Railgun hot stuff. So many spirit commands on the lower tabs that we can't use yet because we're not further enough. That guy's gone. Boom. And what's Sanki AM up to level 50. pumped out the fire with some wind. Shinoda's now loves the beam. The HoloGear is popping up with level 15 as well. Gripes. Yeah, this guy needs a fix-up after this. Switch over to orbital-san. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 more enemies to deal with. It'll be easy picking later. Okay. You guys have snipe? No. How far can you move? Okay, far enough that we can nullify most of our bonuses. Our Dominion ability a bit, so that's gonna be easy to deal with. We're gonna need some more water than this, so I'm gonna switch the pilot out to be Goobus. Now, who else has a good combination attack for this? I wish I already had Valor. If I had Valor, this would have been much easier. Let's see. Yes, she has support attack level 5. Let's switch her out then. Excuse me. Spirit. So let's go for disrupt later. I think we'll go for. Wait. Let's go for persist. We'll check this. Yeah, no. I forgot she can't use her abilities yet because of the restrictions. Dang it, that's a shame. Switch him out to me. Nobody has water type. Wait. Chloe should be a water type, right? Yes, boys. What else do we have to worry about here? New patch, huh? So I might really have to check that later. Hang on, I should queue that up. Just in case. So is it just the budget missiles then? Might be some other attacks. Let's see. Oh, so there was some sort of lag crash based on the budget missile. And there is a stage crash on stage 13 as well. Fix small touch. Oh, it literally came out just 9 hours ago. Good note on that. Thanks for the update, Horticulture. I will check that out after it's streamed. I might also need to check something regarding deployment options. Okay, so these guys have support attack. We can probably use Matsuri still, but there won't be a same type attack bonus because he can't be the main pilot right now. It's kind of a shame, but understandable, really. Here and cook this guy up. We're starting to see a bit more boost on those element attacks. But they're only at max will though. I wonder how that's gonna fall. 150 on all of our guys. Elside Conqueror over here is at 131, so that's gonna be a problem. Does she have? Yeah, she has attacker. So we need to disrupt her later, if we can still. I don't think we can. Yeah, we won't be able to disrupt or daunt her anymore. So we'll just have to use disrupt so she can't use much of her attack boosts anymore. And then we got here we can deal with. I think we can just put the Waga X here and use a bit more Neo, or we can use we're going to repair it. Iris, can you knock him out with your dark moves? Maybe light. Fire him up. Then you should be able to survive the next wave of attacks. I'll repair and my hair. There's two more H-on. And who else? We have next copy on Silvel, Opayu, and the Granbo, the outsides. That's all that's missing. I think we could probably switch out the Photosun for this one, just for the tankiness. And we'll soften up these. No, we can't soften both of them up, they're a little too far. Oh, screw it. Yes! Just sit there and let them come to us. We can handle the attacker bonus easy, I believe. The boys will have to stay in the back and keep the enemies away. That should be enough. So that's just gonna soften them up, but it should be enough to do some damage. I wonder what happened to the budget missile logic that causes the lag crashes, to be honest. It's a very simple animation, and there's not a lot of things that would have caused anything from it, I believe. Let's put you around here. Should be a good spot to engage from flanking positions. We have 3 water types ready to splash this girl down. The question is, how many of them have support attack? None of them. The closest would be H-on. Yes, H-on. We can move H-on somewhere around here. And then use her to finish off El Saikongru over on the other side. Okay, quick save again, just in case. We can always use file 1 over there should we just proceed without quick saving. Let the enemy come at us. Very, very bad idea. Oh, energy's down. That's not good. I did give them an energy boost, right? To the front! Fine, whatever. The Silk Bell can tank this, but they definitely need a recharge. I should check the intermission screen to see if there's an option to switch from auto deploy to manual deploy, because I might have put the auto deploy on by accident. I don't really do that. Just as planned. That's a critical. And the rear line will be cleared up after this, right? Yes. Time for a rock slide. Not going. she's not moving. That's not a good thing. Unless she moves in after we... Don't tell me she's gonna retreat, right? I mean, she's not gonna retreat after that, right? Let's get everybody on board. You guys have Excel. No! Doesn't have a map attack either, I think. Ice is weak to wind. You keep forgetting this part. That's wind attack either. Right, are you air? Are you kidding me? Seriously? It's still not a kill shot on that? In that case, the honors, please. Then we'll use the idle stages when she comes close. No, ice is strong against wind. Wind is weak against... No, ice is weak against... Let me remember my type matching again. Earth is weak against... Earth is weak against wind. Fire weak against water. Water weak against lightning. Lightning weak against earth. Earth weak against wind. Wind weak against ice. Wind weak against ice. No, it's not lightning. I keep forgetting which one it was. Oh, fire. Why am I stupid like this? We're just gonna have to use IE fire. I think this is me panicking because I got a watch along in the background. Even though I'm not able to watch Draw to Dawn, I just like to hear the reactions from the watchers. Yay! Punch them further forward. Provide support for these guys. Okay, let's move these guys. They can't resupply themselves. That sucks. Put the water types up front just in case. Unfortunately, since we can't get enough charge for a dodge, we'll just have to use her remaining SP for alert. Put this guy on. Put the Mythica a bit closer. Ah! Goobus still has Daunt on her, so we're gonna use that. And... What if I can use Snipe? Does nobody have XL? Oh, she does have XL. Then we'll analyze her later. Let's see if this works. She's outside. Now show me HoloLive. Show me that your opponent's worth of my attention. You are worth of my attention. Ooh, she has a boss theme. We're so back. We are so... どうも、サミです。 Yeah, so SRW back, baby. It's something you kind of miss in the modern titles because they don't seem to use boss themes as much anymore. Even for mid-level bosses. Granted, they're not really OG types, and most of the bosses that have that have themes are mostly OG characters these days, but still. 10,000! Oh, that's a lot of damage. You can't attack. Is that all? Show me what you can really do. Well executed, but I still stand. You won't get away so easily next time. Oh, I have Shion Daunt! Oh, yes! Beautiful, beautiful, I still have mod points. I am so sorry, I'm gonna have to reduce your will later, else I can't grow. Unfortunately, I don't think the Silk Bell will be able to do anything unless... I didn't give her an energy charge! Can I use the energy capsule on friendly at this one? No. Crap. No, the Star Sail only has a repair kit. I know, the V-Quenser is still too badly damaged. I don't think I want to send him. Iris might have to sit this one out. Let's give Hutch a bit of a fix-up, and then let's move the Silk Bell a little forward. So they at least get the command bonus stacks. Now we just need to think about how we can destroy this girl without losing her. There we go. Okay, soften him up. Not enough energy to do anything. Yes, there's the boss override. You're making a mistake crossing the Star Eaters. I'll back you up. This version of this like way of making a team, the theme is really funny. Because of the like record scratch things. Okay, level 8. Turn 8. Ugh. Which guys would I want? Reduce damage. Increase damage. Oh, yes, that's why. Improves accuracy. It's money. I don't need money right now. Accuracy, one more. I wonder if we get a bonus for surrounding her. Okay, save this as our backup. Then we start daunting the ever-loving heart out of the girl. Not exactly enough to significantly drop her morale to disable the attacker bonus. It should be enough to keep her away from heavy contact. Waga X didn't have enough. Now let's see if we can move around a bit. Alright, I gotta get Analyze on him. And Disrupt as well. Accuracy down! Analyze, please, thank you. Remember, she's got 30,000 HP right now because of the damage we've dealt to her. But the main problem is that... the problem is none of the support attack weapons, apart from A-chan, has water abilities, so... I probably might have to use A-chan's ability here. Let's see if there's an impact here. Let's see. Alright, let's do this! Time to go at it! Hot spark it! Just do as little damage, or enough damage that she'll be pretty shaken, and then once we're in the cleansing operations, we'll combine a water attack. Then show me what you can really do. A respawning kind, steal yourself! We'll use A-chan as the finisher, but we will use Mythica to do some severe damage to this girl. 22,000. Why is the Analyze option still up? She's the only target remaining on the field, right? At 39. Just gonna save side strike. What else? I think we should be able to do something here. Oh, she doesn't have any water attacks. Dang it. We'll have to rely on Mel here. Like, just to be honest, no, we already saved earlier, so we can just come back to it later. But at least her fire attack won't do as much damage, thanks to Chloe being a water type. Baku, nana! Himitsu Kesha Enter no Sakamata Kuroi desu! Charge Kanyo! Yamanami! Te! That's a good enough amount of damage. Let's see how the water types go with this. Finally, a good fight! Oh, respawning kind, seal yourself! Kelsai Kongru incoming with a miss. Bad back! May I join this dance? Let's go, Meru Meru! Yes! Yes! Yes, yes! Oh! Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if this will work. That's a kill shot. That's a kill shot right bleeding there. Wait, does she not have any more? Support attacks. What? Did she use her support attack already? Oh no, you can't use a support attack with her. I forgot. because they're ground types and they're not flying right now. Well, time to bless this unit with a cheer and some money. Who has bless? Jokesen? Was Jokesen given bless? Yes, give me the money. Give me everything. Stack up all the bonuses, baby. You're going down, lady. El Saikongru is out of the fight. Show fire Atlantis, little sharky. Get ready for a beating! Atlantis no力見せてやるぜ! Amen! Targeting は頼む! 了解! Catch these hands, lady! Clean cut! That was beautiful. Both our next bout shall be even grander. That was a lot easier than Z2's, I have to say. Z2 was the last time I really struggled with a lot of these leaves at certain HP thresholds because the enemies there were very, very tanky. I get custom armor out of that. Gooba now gets support attack level 2 and a significant boost to skill. Counter level 5 for Ame. Oh, those guys are gonna be shot as stuff. Support defense level 2 for Tencho. And Callie, surprisingly, doesn't get anything. Mastery condition complete. Yes! And I got an Oshi point out of that. Impressive. I did not expect to get pushed this far. Unfortunately, as a combat AI, I am immortal. No matter how many times I break my shell, I will return within you once soon after. I'll be looking forward to our next encounter. Great, now we got a new pain in the butt of an enemy to worry about. We'll beat her up as many times as needed. Oh, that's right, we're waiting for an opportunity to seize it. Still, it was just luck, right? It won't work every time. Destruction of all enemy units have been confirmed. All units retreat to a safe distance. The brass bell will now use the idolic ion cannon to destroy the enemy base. Ion cannon standing by. Get in touch with the Philadelphia so we can blow this whole place to Kingdom Come. Ion cannon! Asha! Idolic engine, full drive! Rerouting power to the idolic ion cannon complete. Brace for shock and flash. Brace for shock and flash. Ion cannon. Tear! And that's the North American jamming done, I think. Alright, the virtual conference should be good to go starting now. Oh, now, this is cool. It's like we're all in the same room together. I'd offer you all a drink, but, well, VR, right? It's a bit weird that we can just walk through each other. Matsuri, you're on top of Iris. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Iris, no. Don't give Matsuri an invitation, please. This would be a deadly combination of real life. What? Glass cannon, Matsuri strike again, I suppose. Iris, please. I can hear this. I can totally hear this in her voice. What? What did I do? Yo, Star, it's been a while. Yes, Boobs, what's Gamers been up to? Oh, you know, surviving. Fighting aliens. Yeah, that's the usual right now, huh? Nice to see you, boys. I assume you've been in your best behavior up in orbit? Certainly. There's not a whole lot of room for mischief when you're busy fighting all day. Alright, everyone is here. First off, thank you, Stars, for your help in the last battle. Of course, Captain. Please don't do anything that reckless again. You got lucky. If you smash the star sail in pieces next time, we don't have the equipment necessary to sweep up the remains. Right. The old man really laid it on you guys for a daring pot escape, but that stunt we pulled was much better now, was it? Yeah, what's up with that? Alright, let's compare notes. All parties relay the events they have experienced during a short few days the Star Eater invasion has been going on. So our theory about the Star Eaters being after idolic energy was correct. That they've been steadily getting more capable and intelligent is concerning. There's no telling what their true capabilities may be. That Keyta girl was a menace, and she was just piloting a souped-up Star Eater grunt unit this time. If they bring her out in a custom, we could be in serious trouble. No doubt. That machine seemed like a poor fit for her. She is an opponent with a talent for battle that's rarely seen. And then there's the noise that showed up in space of all places. The noise looked completely aimless, acting more like a force of nature than anything with a will of its own. But they might take a similar path to the Star Eaters and start getting smarter. Really don't know anything about them. Maybe they may have the queen bee or something like that, like insects. Once the queen appears, they'll start following her orders. That'd be really bad too, but so far they've been really not that dangerous in battle. Pretty underwhelming, really. Chloe, flags, please. For reading so many flags, you might as well build up an embassy at this point. Yeah, I agree, these fake jets we fought weren't all that much trouble. But I guess the question is, who's stopping them from faking something more dangerous? Oh. Now there's a scary thought. I don't know who invented the noise scanner, but they deserve an award. Could you imagine? Without one of those, you can't tell enemies and allies apart. The noise might be the bigger problem of the two if they start living up to their potential. Let's leave the speculation aside for now. Rest. We'll return to the Institute and try to contact Hololive Central to give them a status update and to receive our next assignment. Oh, Star Eater mainframe. Doesn't this look familiar? It kind of looks like something else I've seen before. Keyta. Lan? Wait, is this the Americanized Rockman X8 universe? All of a sudden, you won't believe this. This new planet I'm assigned to might just be able to give me a challenge. Keyta. Landsat. Wait, they're named after communication devices? Is that it? What's a Keyta? Or is it Kelsey? I can't tell. A planet that manages to challenge you, Kel. Our fighters must be impressive. We only get brought out for the tougher worlds as it is, but usually those we do get assigned to are not all that impressive at all. But this one is. If I fail a couple more times, they might bring you on as well. Kel, this isn't a game. If you don't take this seriously, there will be consequences. I'm not joking around. The collective only allows us to use incrementally more powerful shells, and I think there's a good chance the next couple of increments won't cut with this planet. Right, that's acceptable. Just make sure you stay focused on the mission. Don't worry. Kel, I can't you play this game again. Plots on plots on plots, and that's starting to get really interesting. Now I don't know if I want to skip on that for the next week or not. The story is starting to get really interesting at this point. So what do I do? Oh wait, hang on, let me just double check my options first. I mean, we could... Okay, launcher upgrade shown if I'll have default support 10, defend, skip unit move off. That's it? Map button keys, grid, show info, default support, skip unit move, action speed. Oh, Oh, difficulty mode on, infinite funds, infinite PP, hell no. We're sticking to automatic, but I can't seem to get an option to switch our deployment options here. So can you confirm it, move to front, move to back. Guess you can't really do that. And units for next map means that it's gonna be an auto deployment again, right? Much as I'd like to continue on for stuff and all that, I think I'm gonna have to call it in for tonight. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was quite the change, if you ask me. Oh, Christ, what the hell was that? And that part about the extra stuff with the Star Eater Collective is kind of interesting. Though we did have a bit of a hiccup thanks to the annoying bug that showed up at the worst possible time, but nonetheless, that did not keep us from actually completing our objectives, and I'm pretty happy we actually managed to do 2 missions today, even though the other one was fairly short. So I'm not too sure if I am gonna hold on from continuing this next week, because I feel like a lot of the story is getting really, really good now. Just keep an ear out on the socials for that. Hopefully, if we do continue this, hopefully when we continue this, you'll be there again to join us on that fancy journey. Anyway, for the time being, well, yeah, it is, I think, a good spot. It's like at the end of an arc, now that we combine our forces, so maybe we can do that, we can follow along next time for another major arc on the story. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream tonight, I would really love it if you could drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixip. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, you can always check the VOD archive linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube on our Simul Stream channel, which is also Lurk at Work. Work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for dropping by. Kind of weird the way we went along with the plot today. But I hope you're just as invested in the story as I am. Maybe next time I could drop by and join us for a live stream, but if the situation prevents you from doing so, that's fine. As long as you have eyes on the channel, that's very much appreciated. Speaking of the channel, if you got any friends who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I would really appreciate it if you could share my channel with them, twitch.tv/lurkatwork, or Lurk at Work on YouTube. Let me reiterate, it's work with a U instead of an O. And that's all from me for now. Lurk at Work is now RTV. If you're still in the mood to catch a stream on Twitch, I can send you over to somebody who's doing an art stream for fans right now. But if you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.